I'm doing a live now. I hope everyone is okay. I should get a bigger cushion. Just confront myself or I'll do it now. What can I say before I start? I just sit on this one. Yeah. You know what I mean, though. Don't test me, blood. Don't test me, but you don't know about me, though. You don't know about me. You don't want to know about me. I hope everyone's okay. Welcome to the Shamz Don't Care Show. This is the main channel. I thought today we're going to do an array of subjects. I wanted to just talk about like one thing. But, gosh, have I been busy lately? OMG. Like, you won't believe. I've got no energy to pull this chair. My powers. So you wish you had powers, you could just go. Imagine if I'd done that, yeah, and it actually happened. Like, look, it happened. Oh, I had a compliment today. Can I just say before I start, YouTube and everyone else, this channel is for 18s and over. Yeah? So all my content is found on the public domain. I do operate using the fair use guidelines together with my own opinions, which are not necessarily true. And it's not for kids. I don't like kids on here. They should be in bed. We're the nice ones. You look at me, fucking Jeff FC. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, Islam makes you look like Josephine Baker. Is that? I bet you it looks like a fucking ugly Minga. I'm going to have a look. Josephine Baker. Oh, gosh, so I want to have a look. Josephine Baker. The fuck is that? Oh, I like it. Oh. I'll take that. What the fuck's that? Ah! Oh, my God, I'm going to kill myself. My pop's all over the fucking floor. I need an hotel. Where's my fucking hotel? I need an hotel. I got an hotel. I got an hotel. Oh my gosh, what if I die? Like, I could literally get electrocuted on my life. That'd be like wicked. Oh my gosh, it's gone like literally everywhere. Oh gosh. That's just my luck. You know what? I'm not sweating it. The towel's there, it will soak it up. She's famous for dancing with a belt of bananas around her waist. What a waste of time doing that. Oh yeah, this one. That looks like an octopus. What's she on about? Thanks for your order. I ain't ordered nothing. I've cancelled some orders. I've been out and I've come back and then I got changed to put the bins out. As you do. So today, what we're going to be talking about, I think the first thing, yeah. Have you lot got a subject? Is it a good film? I've never even heard of her. I've never seen her. It like Shane, will you fuck off? Shane's just doing my head in. A desperado, are you, Shane? You went to the corner shop, I had to go. Oh my gosh. Amount of things I've had to do. Garden, nearly done, folks. Want to see it? Sorry about the lights. If you got epilepsy, life's the beach. Look. See that? It's nearly fucking done, much. See it? Just needs some edge trimming thing. Do you know what I mean? And then it's all honky-dory from there. It'll be looking gorgeous from there. So, yeah, Sham will be happy. Yeah, I went out today, me and Lexi. And Harvey stayed in. And when I come back, he had his friend round. But I know his friend did text me to ask if he could come round. I know his friend. They always ask him and ask me because I'm a bitch. I like the house nice and clean. She's an interesting woman. She adopted a whole rainbow tribe before Angelina Jolie. What happened to Angelina Jolie's kids? They've got no manners and all that. They ain't no of them. I need something to hold this down. You know what I was going to talk about? The Met Gala again. A few people like the subject about the Met Gala. And I don't blame them. So, I was just on the phone to my older brother. Well, I'm the youngest, really. If you count my brothers from my mum and dad, I'm the baby. On both sides. Yeah. I'm that bitch. So I waited all day for my Sheen. I'll tell you about Met Gala. And I'll tell you about my brother in a bit. But this is what I was waiting for. I thought that everything else would come. So do you remember that handbag that I ordered? This is it. I think the quality is shit. It does look kind of leathery, but it's in reality, I think it looks shit. I've stuffed it. It's one of them where you press it down like that. Do you like it? And it's got, I've stuffed it so it looks a bit fuller before I wear this anywhere. And it's got one of these. So, you know, what am I doing? So you can wear it like that. Do you know what I mean? And rock it, baby, rock it. So I think, or you can have it as a clutch, which is more my style. I'm not really a handbag kind of girl. I like handbags, but I'm more of a clutch kind of. So I do like my clutches, so let's go in with another clutch. I'm waiting for a few more. And I was just looking at some of my heels. And then I had a phone call from my brother, Ken. Hi, Ken, in America. He says he's going to sleep. And I've just spoke to his missus as well, my sister-in-law. Yeah, he's going to sleep before he picks up. My nephew. And we was talking about a lot of things. Like he says, I phoned you the other day and you didn't answer the phone. And I was like, yeah, because it was like 3 in the fucking morning. He wouldn't like me as a sister. Because even though it's 3 in the morning, unless you phone me about 10 times, I ain't answering. You phone once at 3 in the morning and you live abroad. You know what's in my head? In my head, I'm thinking, I can't show this online. I am drinking, but I can't show it online because if I did, then I'll get in the naughty corner again. But I am a bad bitch, so allegedly. I thought that was my brother then, Tom, the fat one. Anyways, Ken says he's just come back from the gym. A pink Imperial purse for 50p. Did you get one? A large Lipsy bag, £2.50. Shut the back door. From the charity shops. You know what? I used to hate charity shops because I used to think I was above them until one of my friends got me into it. And I didn't realise that some shit was brand new. And I tell you, it's not even just being above them. I used to, like, once I got into thrifting, mate, I was like, that tune, you know that one, that thrifting tune, and he's got that coat on. Macklemore. That was me. That song was made for me. But no, I'm like, be careful what you bring into your yacht. I mean, human beings are bad enough. They bring you bad luck, but you don't know what spirits are being held on to certain things. So I'm just thinking maybe you should just be a bit careful. That's if you're into that kind of shit. But you know what I was going to do, people? Oh my gosh, I'm going to give you the idea now. Because I'm going round and round in circles. I'm writing it down. That's what I should do. Right. Ideas. Let's get the book out. Shall I tell you what? Because the fucking office is done. Shall I tell you what? It's called fucking hard work. It's not. It's just called organisation. So I was talking to my brother, and he's talking about, he went, do you remember? We got a sister called Shirley. He went, do you remember when Shirley died? He says, all you kept saying was, I'm going to phone her, I'm going to phone her. And I never did. Well, I did once, but she didn't answer. But by that time, she was dead. And there's been a few times when my brother is foaming. He's like, you need to contact so-and-so in the family. I'm like, oh, well, I will. I'll do it next week. I'll do it next time. And then it's too late. Then we've had a couple of my admins on here and a couple of our community members have lost close family and friends or are losing them now. And I'm like, I said to my brother, what the is going on? It's like some death pandemic is going on. Do you know what I mean? Like the Grim Reapers literally on a pay rise right now. There's supposed to be this new sheet. Some sea. Oh, that. I don't know if they're calling it the David. Could be like the David. Going around. Don't know what's going on. But I do want to talk about the Met Gala. So let's write that down. What else? What else should we talk about, peeps? I just had it in my head as well. It was an idea because I'm forever thinking of ideas to keep the community going. I think one day we should have, and we haven't had it for a very long time, where we all sat here and it's like we light a candle and we think about the people that we've lost. And I think it'd be nice for people, I could sit here and read out some messages. What should we call that? I don't want to call it an angelic show because that sounds a bit too fucking cheesy. Let's call it the candle lit. Like a candle in the wind. The candle lit. The candle shit show. What was that good idea that I had? This is why I should write it down. I used to record my voice as well and send it to myself. So then I'd remember the next day my good idea is when I'm wrecked. Because the good ideas come when you're wrecked. I had another good idea. It was about It's coming. It's all coming back. It's all coming back to me now. Because I was talking to someone about doing shows, and I had to make them a bit better for the audience. And I always like to ask my audience, what do you like? And I was telling a few people about what was going on, what the things that I wanted to talk about were, and how deep that they were. And a few people have been warning me against it. And they're like, Shams, no, we know you're controversial, but this is not the time and the place to be doing that shit. And I'm like, oh, okay. But and they're like, no. I'm like, okay. So I'm like, what do we do on our shows? We do puzzles. I do Reddit stories, which I like. I can always do a Reddit story talking the fucking truth about celebrities and the government. I thought that was a good idea, where you'd have to guess who I was chatting about, a bit like blind gossip. But I actually wrote one as Kim Kardashian, and you like guessed it. Then there was something else. I had a really good idea. It will come to me. So, what's today's subject going to be about? Let's put some tunes on, yeah. What do we fancy putting on today? I know what I want. What I always put on. Even my knickers were hand-me-downs. Fourth hand after 3 aunties. The sympathy, the candlelit show, I wrote that. Celebrity. The next thing on our itinerary is meeting up, and I did say the first weekend of August. So everyone, the first weekend of August. Let's have a look. What date's the first weekend of August? I can't believe I waited all day for that bag. Man's was going on, yeah, like my boots were coming, my fucking sexy little summer top, and I was like, sun's coming out, yeah. I was getting all excited. I was like, oh my God, girl! You got your hairband? Have you got your new makeup? Your fucking mascara's coming. Lip gloss. I'm flex. I've got my new brushes and all that, my foundations, my contours and all that crap. For what? I haven't shaved my hair to start again. Do you know what I mean? Got my garden ready. Looking fresh, looking slick. Even reading my Reddit stories, I was on a high on my Reddit stories, peeps. Right, first weekend I like the weekend of August. No, I want 2026, you dickhead. Why would I want 2025? Does it look like I'm searching for a murder? Why do you keep putting 2029? And my fingers are fat. I think I got fat fingers. Sasha, I saw your message as well. I don't know why you banned on here, blocked, but I do know you watch. And I don't know why you blocked on the other. There's a few, actually. I know who's blocked. Yeah, if anyone writes me a personal message and asks if I'm blocked, and if I'll tell you straight if you're blocked. But Sasha, you're not blocked on here, or the other one. Don't know what the fuck's going on. But I'm thinking some dodgy ex-admin has blocked you. I've got the laptop ready. I'm fucking charged much. So I'll just log in, yeah. Go into the YT studio, have a look, easy. Right. The first weekend of August 2026 is on a Saturday. It's on a fucking Saturday. Should we just start it on a Saturday? It's August the 1st. So we could do, July's got 31 days. July the 31st, which would be the Friday. August the 1st, Saturday. And the 2nd, Sunday. Those 3 days I'm dedicated to my community members. So if anyone wants to come and join the Shamz Don't Care meet and greet, where we're actually going to go out, have a fucking laugh. I will have my security. I'm like Meghan Markle, bitch. I'm Meghan Markle. I am. Is it because of my colour chart? It changes every day. So do you like the new short hairstyle, people? They call me Sexy Locks. Sexy No Locks. The minx is back. Future, take a picture. Future, take a picture. Hold on. The aesthetics, babe, the aesthetics. I'm moving slow enough for you to get about 500 shots, babes. Do you know what I mean? Just send me later, I'll pay you. So yeah, we've got the August calendar. It's August the 1st, a long weekend. 30. If you got children, no. If you got children, that's called eternity. I used to dread the 6 weeks holiday. I fucking dreaded it. I didn't know. I was like 2 months before 6 weeks holiday planning. Right. This is what we're going to do that week. And this is what we're going to be making. And then that day, we're going to be making this. And then this day, we're going to be doing this. And then this day, we're going to be doing that. Then we can have a lying. And the lying bit was like, you know you ain't having a fucking lying. A lying means them have a lying while you fucking clean up all the fucking shit. And then they make a mess while you just sit back and relax and watch them make a fucking mess. Am I lying though? Johnny boy, 12 in my family. Oh my gosh. Johnny, I can beat you there, 40, and I'm the baby. You know, Jamaicans, we breed like cockroaches. Us Caribbeans, that's what we do, blood. 12 in my family. Oh, and me days. Mate, I got adopted out. The youngest, they adopted me out, yeah. I love the Irish. I had a boyfriend called Johnny from Ireland. He was one of the best boyfriends ever. Oh shit, you know. He was, I love him. And half of my best friends are Irish. Like I fucking love him. When I was deep and down in debt, they was the ones that got me fucking out. And I love that fucking Irish boy. Till baby father fucks it up. So tomorrow, I went to the doctor's today with my daughter. I've got to go back out tomorrow. I need to do some shopping. Paid off all my bills, people. I've been, you know what? Being single is the best shit ever. Because it's like less people to pay for. Why do all these people dress? I keep thinking that's my daughter. My daughter's hair is down to here. And whenever I see like an Asian girl, I keep, and they've got like them little fairy coats and a big, why do they wear, why do they dress like that? I mean, I'm the mom and even I'm dressing somewhere. They're wearing like thick jumpers. Like, what the fuck is wrong with these kids? It's summer mush. I'm not even in Jamaica, you know, and I'm like hot. I'm hot anyway, but you know what I mean? Johnny boy, my mother is Irish, second oldest of 11 kids. She really did grow up like Angela's ashes. Oh, do you remember that? That turned into a film, innit? Wasn't that true? A true story? Was that a true story or just a book? I know it was a film. But yeah, I've got to go back out tomorrow. I fucking can't remember. My daughter knows. My diaries are over there. It is a true story. I thought it was. Right. So shall we start the show? It's only been like half an hour. At least we've welcomed people in. This is the kind of shows that I like. It's very rare that I come on my main channel here and do shows. I've noticed I've lost 300 viewers. So please check if you still subscribe to my channel. If not, and you do like it, yeah, double tap, hit the like button. Sometimes I can be nice. This is Shamz in real life, you know. Boring. You know what I fancy now? A Toby Carvery. But I need to save up my money. I told my brother I'm saving up money because my mom, my real mom, I know I got a mom that died and she grew me up from the age of 7 years old. Don't forget, people, I'm adopted. My real dad loaned me out. It's not the kind of like westernized adoption. This normally happens in Caribbean, Irish, and that kind, you know, Italian families, things like that. More predominant in less westernized popularities. But anyways, I came here when I was 7. I came from Jamaica to England when I was 7. And I think I've done pretty well getting fucking far. I was trafficked. No, I think I'll traffic there. Wait, no, what trafficking, mate? I came here on a British Airways, yeah. I remember the lady. She's a white lady, and I was 7, and she had brown hair. You have someone that's designated to you when you're on the plane to come over, and she was so sweet and nice. I still remember the toys that I had, the puzzles that they gave us. And they gave me the puzzle, I solved it within like 3 seconds, and she's like, oh, you're really clever. And I'm like, clever? This is like for a fucking 2-year-old. I didn't realise when I came to England, and I will forever say it, I was reading like encyclopedias at the age of fucking 5 in Jamaica, and they call that a backward country. I come to England, I was reading like Roger Red, Graham Greene or something. and all that shit. Billy Blue. At the age of 7 and that. And I was like, no. I thought they was taking me for a cunt. Reading them books. Skipping through them. Like, what the fuck's this? Johnny Boy says, you'd be surprised at how many Irish kids were brought up by their grannies thinking they were their mothers. In here. I'm not even lying. I lived in... Oh, you mean Grits Green? In Birmingham for years. Did you? Poor you. Well, I live in Tipton. I ain't gonna lie, wherever I live, yeah. I was talking about it with my son this morning. And we were here chilling. And I'm like, oh, I've got my community coming. And I was talking about some of them that want to go along the canal boats and that. Some want to do bingo, some want to do this, some want to do that. I'm like, listen, I'm up for anything. But the thing is, I don't want to plunge my money into anything and then people ain't turning up. So I'm like, they need to leave with a fucking deposit. Even if it's a fiver, a tenner, just to say. So at least I can cancel at the last minute, anything. Do you know what I mean? And then I says after your birthday, then I can leave an itinerary. So if anyone wants to come, and this is open to anyone, but I am going to have a certain number. And I said some people are going to want to stay in hotels. We've got like the Britain's second scariest hotel, ghost hotel, right there. I've got Dudley Castle there. Black Country Museum with Peaky Blinders, which probably will be filming. They're always filming around here. Then you got the underground canal with a big massive TV inside, and it's like fucking... There's a waterfall as well. We've got the bowling, cinemas, cafes, McDonald's, KFCs, you know, everything. We've got the travel lodges, we've got the Premier Inns, we've got the village hotels with the spas and all that shit. Do you know what I mean? We've even got like B&Bs, all Shams. And if anyone is staying at mine, there's only a limited number. And it's only people that I actually trust. I'm not going to have a stranger in my yard. So it's going to be my admins. Anyone else that comes, we're going to plan it from the Friday till the Sunday. I think it's going to be shamazing. Fuck off. Oh, silhouette though. Let's have a look at this. It might be nice. What points? I've already bought the fucking store. I don't want another store. Silhouette. Ah! Sham's in heaven. Oh my God, Sham's kind of dresses. Everybody knows I dress like a fucking whore. I like the fuck. Anyways, I was talking to my brother, yeah. And he sent me some pictures, and his missus had some boots on and all that. Oh my gosh. I know I was supposed to look at the family picture, but I wasn't interested in no fucking family picture. I was more interested in what they was wearing. And then I says, have you seen the Met Gala? Now, bear in mind, my brother is Jamaican. He's my real brother. He ain't interested in the Met Gala. But I says, you're dressing like you're 50 fucking pence. You know, 50 Cent with all the big chains and all that, and the gold teeth and all the fucking grills and shit. But my brother is obviously good looking because he looks like me. All my fucking brothers and sisters. Like, hello. I'm the most minging one. So you can imagine what the rest of them look. No, I reckon I'm the second most minging one. Third. I can't say the most minging one. We all know which one I'm going to say because one of them's fat. Is dead. And the other one is dead. But I can't say in case his kids are watching because I think they watch my show. I ain't gonna say. But fucking hell. I think out of the 14 of us, that they're the most mingingest ones. I thought it was me, yeah. But it, like, other people might think that they're, like, all right looking. But in my eyes, just because I'm small and darker than the rest of them, I look more like mum and dad. Like, I've got my dad's personality and all that, yeah. And he's gob, and he's into music. I'm into music. Hello. I'm definitely Percy's, because look, I got the chinky eyes and that. I'm definitely my nanny's Zipporah's, because my nanny's fucking half Chinese and half white, and she's like a midget. She's dead now. I slept in my nanny's dead bed after she died, and I threw up. I was sick, like I'd never been sick before. I was so scared. I really miss my nan as well, but I reckon my nan, had some voodoo. Fucking, there's something weird about my nan. I'm not even lying. I shit you now. God strike me there. So, Nanny Zipporah, she's like, and she always used to say to me, "You're special, girl." And she'd look at me like, and it was like, she's my nan, but it was like your mate's mom chatting to you. And I was like, you're my nan, like, I'm your cloth. What you acting fucking weird for? And I'll be testing her. And she'd be like, out of all of the grandkids, you have the gene. And I was like, what? She said, I have this grey hair. Yeah, it never, since the day I was born, it's never turned any colour. Don't matter what colour I dyed. I have a grey hair. It's somewhere there. And Johnny, you talking about Irish? That Irish girl that lived over there, yeah. And mom asked me to cross her hands with coins and that. And here's me being brave. And I was like, you know what? I'm cutting my fucking grass. I ain't got fucking time for this shit because I don't even cut grass. And I was like, I'm Jamaican. I'm like you. You know what I mean? So don't even bother with that bull. Because I know you want to scam me. And she's like, oh, no. No, girl. No, girl. This time I'm not scamming. I'm not scamming you. I was like, what the fuck? This bitch was telling me stories about myself and I was like, shut up, bitch. My baby father's there. Like, fucking shut up. And I sat there. And from that day, everything went wrong in my life. And you know, I blame that Irish woman. One day, about a year and a half later, this is when I was doing YouTube, when I was in that bedroom, people. Do you remember when I used to live in, like, filming that one? When the kids was younger. And a daughter went past. And I went outside and I said to her, I said, is there something that happened with your mom? No, she didn't. You won't believe. I've got something here that I got given. Every time I go somewhere, places like that, they give me these. Where is it? It dropped last night on the floor. There. These rocks. That one ain't even mine. That one's Harvey's. Someone gave him that one. That one's a real one. Crystal rock. That one's Harvey's. I need to put that in the bag. These special ones here. And I do believe in shit. That one is Harvey's. My son's very much like me. That one's not mine. That one always falls. 7, there should be 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The thingy one is the calcium one. That one's gone. But yeah, I got given these for free, and this says that it will always protect me. Each one of them has a special power. And I've had these since the kids were babies. No, this one wasn't from her. This was from this man up there. There's a lot of spiritual people around here. It's like this town attracts spirituality for some reason. And when I saw that woman's daughter, I was like, what's going on? I was like, like you do, like your mom. I says, since that day, I says, is it because like I was salty with her? What happened? And she went, oh, no, 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 no. Oh, no, 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 no. My mum said that I'll shit you fucking up. God shut me down. I was making it like, my mum said that I'm a good woman. My mum said I'm a good woman. And all this shit. And then they told me that her mum had passed away. And then she passed me something on. And since that day, I felt at peace. So maybe her mum wasn't a bad woman. Who knows? Are you supposed to keep them on your person? I don't think you're supposed to keep them all the time. I don't know. Some people keep their stones on them all the time. Some people, I know, they grind them up. They keep them in special things. I didn't even know that was a thing. The one they gave me one, and they said, "Oh no, you got a baby father. Give him a white one." So they gave me a white one, and they gave him one. I gave him one, and his look changed over, like literally, my baby father's look changed overnight. He started being a more truthful person, realistic, and since I've had these, I've stopped being a people pleaser. I've started being the person that I wanted to be. I'm not going to say it's the stones. Maybe it's a placebo effect because a lot of things are placebo effects. But I feel more at ease. That's not one. I've only got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I've lost 2 of them because that's definitely not one. I feel more at ease having them around me for some reason. But like I said, I genuinely do not know. It could be a placebo effect. It could be something where your mind is telling you that's what you need. But I've also noticed listening to when I was decorating and we had the Lucy Letby case. You remember that lady? I can't call her a lady, but you know what? I know a lot of you lot don't agree with a lot of things I say. I am controversial, but when I'm studying these unaliving cases, I genuinely do not think either or 4 was done by that one person. Even if he was involved, I do not think he was the brains of it, like they're trying to paint it. I do not believe that lady, like you got John Benet Ramsey. There's a lot of Ghislaine Maxwell linked to that. Like Ghislaine Maxwell's birthday is the 25th of Christmas, is it? But so was the day that the little girl went missing, John Bonet. There's a lot of things, coincidences that just Nicola Bulley, I found that very weird. Avicii, there's a lot of celebrities that you don't know that I'm just like, listen, I'm not gelling with the story. I can't do it. And it's not about presenting. And I don't want to come across like I'm being a bitch to certain people, but you know when people disrespect when you talk about conspiracies? Like I said, in a conspiracy, you can either say the earth is flat or the earth is round. It can only be one or the other. Or square. It could be a fucking hexagon. But the earth is a certain shape. Now, this morning, me and my son was discussing this. And I was trying to explain to him about certain things, like the difference between conspiracies and facts, and why we do need conspiracies. Because if people won't think, conspiracies are people who think out the box and think that doesn't sound right, and they question it. It's literally science. You can put any word you want on it, but it is an experiment. Like, hold on a minute, that doesn't sound right. If something doesn't sound right, does that make you stupid for questioning it? No. So I do question a lot of conspiracies, and everyone has their own spiritual experiences. The things, this is what I was saying to my brother earlier, the experiences that I was having spiritually, I'm very much aware of the room, even if I pretend like I'm not. I read a room quicker than you could read a fucking one sentence. I walk in the room and I'll pick up straight away who hates me, who likes me, who hates that one, who hates that one, who's doing that. Attention. And then after gathering a bit of information about them, asking just certain specific questions, not nothing too, informal, not nothing too personal, just, normal, formal questions. And people will be like, let's just tell you things. And certain things, you think you can judge them by that. And I thought I could do that. But then when people started judging me, just by watching an hour of a YouTube, and I think, oh, that's what she's like. An hour of my YouTube and how many hours of my day? That's like, do you think Michael Jackson said dancing and all that all day, or Beyonce? I'm like the matriarch of my family. I've got to actively make decisions 24 fucking 7. My life consists of what's going to go on tomorrow. I know that that one's going to fuck up. But sometimes I've got to be the strict person, because if I keep picking up the pieces for certain people, they're never going to learn the lesson. And some people, they'll always make up excuses for their abhorrent behaviour. And, the excuses are always pathetic. Absolutely pathetic. Because I don't understand why you think you can excuse your pathetic behaviour and everyone else has to pick up the pieces. So, and they got feelings too. And I find that happens with a lot of family and friends. That's why I've cut off a lot of people in my life. I'll give a lot of chances to a lot of people, even when I'm warned. And I'll still do it. I just cannot be bothered. On the real. So, I do get strict with people. I don't know why I'm sitting here looking at high heels, but I want to buy every fucking one of them. And I might just do it. Shall I tell you why, people? Oh my gosh, look at this sexy underwear. I'm sorry, but that was fucking sexy underwear. I got no one to show it. Oh, God, look at that. Oh, my God, I think I might just go on holiday just for that. Look at them shoes! Fucking shoes. Look at them fucking shoes! I'm buying them shoes. Right, anyways, I haven't said nothing important. I had 04. I don't think Brian done all of it. I think he was set up. I don't care about these people going on YouTube going, oh, it's a psyop and it was this. Like, talk English to your audience, yeah. Stop acting like you all that. Like, why do people go on YouTube acting like they're fucking all that? Stop acting like you all that. Just because you learn a fucking word, because you've got time on your hands to sit there lazing around, it doesn't mean that everyone else has got time on their hands to be a lazy ass, stoned, pissed up, fucking drugged up, lazy ass cunt. And that's the fucking truth. A lot of people I talk to, they're so fucking entitled. And they don't know shit. They genuinely do not know fucking shit. They haven't lived anywhere. They haven't travelled nowhere. All they do is just sit there learning their own bullshit. And you have to teach them the basics. And then they try and make out like they knew the basics from day fucking one. That's the insult. You cannot, stupid. You really cannot educate stupid. You can't educate narcissistic people because they don't want to be educated. Narcissistic people will pander and pretend like they're listening to you. They don't give a shit what you're saying. They hate your fucking guts. All they're doing is draining your energy, making sure they fuck up your fucking life, and then moving on to the next victim. In my life, yeah, I've noticed in the last, I would say 20, yeah, in the last 20 years, I used to stick up for a lot of westernized people. Never in my life have I ever, it's like the older I get, the worse they get. Just when you think you learn your lesson, every fucking time you meet someone that's even worse than the fucking last tramp. And they've always got an excuse. Always chatting shit. If it's not your fault, then it's someone else's fault. Or it's the way that they was brought up and that. I can take accountability for my fucking shit. I'll tell you, if I wake up right now and I'm in a mood, I'm not going to sit there and say, oh, it's because I got abused when I was 12 years old. Or because I got cheated on by so many people. No, I'm just a bitch, yeah, because I ain't got time for that shit. Is my room look popping or what? So when I was talking to my brother today, it was very enlightening. He always comes out with these words of wisdom. I suppose that's why I'm the youngest, and that's why I tell him, I don't care. And he's like, Trudy, manure. He doesn't understand the word I'm saying because when I talk to him, I'm speaking English. So I have to bust out my Caribbean. And I don't like busting out. I only bust out my Caribbean when I'm in a bad mood, you get me? So if I vex, I ain't gonna be sitting there like going, charity and all that bumper class shit. No, I'm just gonna be like, hi, how are you? And he's like, what you say? I'm like, how are you? Judy, what you mean? How Are you all good? Yeah, me all right, man. Me all right. Charted. I'm like, boom, boom, boom. I'm like, so we're in that mode now. And then next thing you know, before you know it, you're busting out the fucking patois. You got the half Irish, half French, and a slight fucking, twang in it, African in it. So it's like, that is patois. So it's like 1, 2, 3. Like I said, say beer can. Beer can. Say beer. And then can. That's bacon. Me rotted. Pussy clot, bumper clot. It can go either way, those words. Pussy clot. It's like, OMG, really? Oh, pussy clot. Like, look at that. Like, bumper clot. Like, did you just say what just happened? A bumbo clot. Like, watch what's going to happen there. Rotted. Like, oh my God, did you see what she just done? Did you see what he just done? Bumbo. Or rotted. Like, that one's going to get licked down. Licked down. Means hitting now. There's so many words. But yeah, it's a bit patois. It's just French and Irish mixed together with a bit of English. That's Caribbean. And sometimes they have a bit of Spanish. Sometimes they have a bit of, the Japanese. And yeah, we have our Indian. My family got Indian, Chinese, and black. And obviously, a lot of us very white. So we got with the rainbow mush. Fuck Angelina Jolie. Listen, I did say I wanted to talk about the Met Gala. Someone made me laugh, yeah, on my YT studio. One of the comments. Let's have a look at some of the comments. I'm going to read out some of them. Loving your hair. Thank you, Viking. Somebody asked him. As what? Yeah. Oh, so I went on my other channel, people. Check it out. Shame B or Shamz the Goddess. Check out the other channel. I was chatting about the Met Gala this morning. I normally chat about celebrity gossip on this channel, but I've just wanted to do it on the other one. And we're talking about Benny Blanco. I couldn't remember his name. And if you don't know, that is Selena Gomez's husband, current. Now, Selena Gomez, there's a lot of stories about her. I know that she's got lupus and she needed to have a transplant. And she had a best friend, yeah, some Mexican gal or some Italiano. And then she skanked that gal. She didn't even invite her to the wedding. No, if someone gave me if you gave me a kidney or a liver or whatever you gave me, I'd be happy. Do you know when they do them kind of transplants, they don't remove your kidney or your liver? Do you know they don't remove it? They keep the old organ in. Did you know that? Biological fact. They keep your old organs in when they put in your new ones. I don't know how you lot would feel about that. you know, like once the rubbish is out, I'd want you to kind of dispose of it, so you don't have to keep rummaging through my stomach or my belly, my torso every few years. Anyways, Viking woman is for, because we're talking about Benny Blanco, Selena Gomez's husband. And people aren't pleased with him because they don't like the way he's treating Selena. And they put, and Viking's one of my admins people. Shout out my sexy girl. Benny Blanco needs to touch water. You know what I mean? Fucking dream. Did you see his dirty ass feet on that white sofa? Then she's put all that money and you choose to have dirty foot. The girl done mic drop, and then she mic dropped him twice, and then she fucking drop kicked him in the fucking face. Viking Cream, my admin just drop kicked you in the face, Benny, dirty foot Blanco. Your foot's dirty, much. Your foot's dirtier than your fucking sexual experiments. And we all know a good-looking girl like Selena is the dirtiest whores going. I'm a lying though. Everyone, I hope you like Sham's new look. Sham's don't care, new look. Shaven hair, shaven haven. I'm not even lying, look. Shaven my babies. So this is Sham's new look. I hope you like it. Because we like it like that. My Indian hair is coming out. Can you see? It's going curly. And fit. I'm not even lying. Shit, you know. So. Ready? 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 Short hair. I'm just lining up. So yeah, Benny Blanco, and you pissed in someone's mouth because you're a filthy cunt. I must have been vexed when I like that comment. Lynn Border Collier, I love you. See, Lynn is testament that you can fall out with Shams and still be friends with Shams. Louise Nurse, always keeping up with the numbers. We had Beret, Marshall, Enigma, Clover Queen, Future, Michelle Tennant. Join. Mika has done some new shows, people. Join them. Right. I still need to love. Finally, I'm going to talk about the Met Gala. I love her. I love to keep people waiting. So, he's got here Rihanna and A$AP Rocky. We had a blowout. Yeah, I did hear a rumour about A$AP Rocky and Rihanna having a little fallout. And I heard it was over Tyler, the singer. Make me sweat, make me holler. Wow. It turns out that it's a load of shit. Allegedly. But Rihanna's team could just be pushing a lot of people. I mean, Rihanna, she wants to be a stay-at-home mom. She wants to be a stay-at-home mom and all that shit. But I did tell people, and I don't know if anyone believed me, but I wasn't lying. Rihanna and A$AP Rocky have got an album coming out. So I'm reckoning she's building up all this drama for the upcoming album. Join. Well, it's an album with partly her in it, or partly him. I don't know if it's Rihanna's album. I'm guessing it was A$AP Rocky's album, people. Then we've got rumours going on about Selena Gomez and her husband, that Benny Duttyfoot Blanco, that he's been cheating on her. And then talking about cheating on, oh gosh, there's so many cheatings going on. Who do we start with the cheating? Well, at least it's not Harry and Meghan. It's not Kate or Camilla. It's none of the royal families, don't worry. They're just still doing their peeing. Defying. They're defiling. Defiling. So, I'm trying to think. I did want to talk about the Met Gala, but it's boring. Nothing happened. All the outfits were shit. People were saying that Madonna was giving. Giving what? A dead fucking corpse. You know what the fuck she's giving? Oh, Cher. Everyone loves Cher. Do you believe? No wonder her fucking son turned into a bloke. I mean, if I had a mum that looked like a fucking bloke, Cher and that, what's his name? Sonny or Bonnie, whatever his fucking name is. Bonnie fucking Blue over there. Bonnie fucking Big Gob. If he was my husband, I'd fucking sellotape his garb. Like, Cher, you're about 20 foot tall, and the man's about 1 foot. He's like a fucking garden gnome, and you'd met him. I'd have fucking boxed it from time. He flicked his little fucking fist against me. That's like a garden gnome punching me up. I'd have fucking I shit you know, I'd have buried him in the garden like a garden gnome. God strike me down. Fuck Sonny, Bono, and what is he? Sonny, whatever. Sonny and Cher. What the fuck? And everyone's saying that Cher looked fucking fit back in the day. Are you not blind? She had a nose that looked like a fucking penguin. It looked like that one of Madagascar with the macaw. You know, the one with the fucking hook nose? Like, shut up, man. I hate when people pretend. Why don't you just be real? Cher is not pretty. And everyone's like, oh, she's 80 years old and she's giving. If I had, the daughter was called Chastity. It wasn't even a daughter. It was a fucking man bloke. He was a transformer. Transformer. Fucking up for life. I'm lying. And you know what? Other than the mom like Cher looks like a fucking bloke. So if I had a mom that goes, do you believe in life after love? She was born a girl. Oh yeah, she's born a girl and then transformed into a bloke. Because her mom looked like a fucking bloke and her dad looked like a girl. Am I lying though? Look at, what's his name? Bonnie. Bonnie Sonny. OMG. Imagine going on a date with him and you don't have to constantly wear midget heels. Just so he didn't get small fucking man syndrome. I'm 5'2", and I think the last couple of men I've been out with have been small. And they've all got small man syndrome. And they're all like, I'm 6'5". Do you mean like 4'5"? And no one was even questioning the fucking size. And their fucking midget fucking legs. But you know what? Now you brought it up. Now I'm questioning it. No one had a problem. So her and their daughter, that Chastity Belt. What's her name? Chastise. What's her name? Charity. Chastity. It sounds like one of the dingles out of the fucking Emmerdale. You had Charity. Chastity, fucking Shady, Chanel, Footlongs, everything beginning with a fucking C. Chris, Kim, Courtney. Oh, they're all KKKs. I've heard that, not Kylie. I've heard Kylie's dad is that Batty man. What's his name? Bruce Jenner. Caitlyn. Why did he spell Caitlyn with a C? Why didn't he spell it with a K, like the rest of her? The more fucking KKKs. So why not spell it with a K? Do you know what I mean? He's named himself Caitlyn. Why not spell it with a K? And why did he name his daughter Kendall? Ken doll. It's like a Ken doll. And she looks like a fucking... It looks like a bloke with a wig on. Kendall is pretty, but she looks like a fucking pretty bloke with a wig on. Kylie looks like the girl version of Kendall. Kendall looks like the bloke version of Kylie. And they're supposed to have the same dad? No. So, here's a rumour. You thought that one, what's that one? He's got the Mexican dad, Courtney. And everyone's going, it's LJ's. Is he Courtney? No, not there. Chloe, the fat one. Everyone's like, oh, her dad's OJ Simpson. If her dad was OJ Simpson, yeah, her nose would have been broader than that fucking tree over there. Her dad ain't fucking OJ Simpson. Her dad's that Mexican one. You can tell he's got Mexican in her. Mexicana. She loves the fucking tacos. It's got the Mexican fat ass. I got a Caribbean fat ass. It's got a Mexican fat ass. I'll show you the difference between Mexican fat asses tomorrow and Caribbeans. I really wish I could remember the show I was going to show you like earlier. Anyways, Met Gala. How boring was it? Boring as fuck. Rihanna allegedly had a fight. My brother said they had an AI version of Snoop Dogg. Now I'm going to look that up. Met Gala, Snoop Dogg. Nah, let's put 2026, babes. We want to get it right. He did. My brother said, OMG. He's right, look. He said it was fake. He went in the blue. I went, shut up. Because my brother laughed. The joke was, my brothers was laughing at me. Because they're all like, Shams, this is your kind of lifestyle. This is the kind of shit you would do. And my brother was like, so if they invited you to the Met Gala, would you go? And he wanted me to go, no. I believe in human beings. I was like, fucking course I'll go. Are you fucking mad? Like, shut up. Yeah, I'll go. And I'll take the piss out of all of you. I said, this is Met Gala. Was a better artist, and he's like, here we go again. Because, you know, he knows I know all the fucking details. And then he was like, so you saw Snoop Dogg? I was like, no. I went, did you watch it just because you're from America? So I sat there and I tried grilling my brother. Then I sent my son to the shop. Then he tried phoning me. My brother thought that was Saved by the Bell. He's like, I'll phone you after. So I tried phoning him. My real brother, we got the same mum and dad. Yeah. Don't forget I'm a baby. So you got to listen to the baby. Don't put baby in the corner. He said something about Snoop Dogg and AI. I don't know what he's on about, but let's have a look. He says Snoop Dogg was kicked from the Met Gala. Was it? I do like that coat though. I ain't gonna lie, I do. What?
Oh, he's the best for me. This is the best I have ever seen.
Oh!
Look at that, the Eric.
Hold on. But people, if you look at the close-up of the material, that is nice though, isn't it? I thought it was just like plain blue. OMG! That's like me wearing a fucking dressing gown. Oh my God, this is my dream gown. That is my dream gown, but in pink or jade or light blue. I wouldn't really have that. I suppose I probably would have that blue, actually. I think it would pop on my skin colour. What do you reckon? I reckon I'd have that. But yeah, pink or white or black, because, you know, I am the fucking Duchess of Darkness.
The smoke. He's bringing the smoke. Oh, and then he turns and that's it. That's it. Woo! And then it is Beyonce.
Look at her.
And the
Now,
blue eye.
look what Beyonce is wearing, people. Look at this skeleton. Look at the skeleton. Look, look. Look at that. OMG, she literally ripped your soul apart. Beyonce, what are you doing to us? Has literally ripped us. Look. Is that what you want from me, Beyonce? I don't like her dress. I think it's shit. Look at that. Look at Jay-Z. Oh my God. Look at Coco, the fucking clown. You know, the Lord, he does test me. The Lord does test me. He sends me these pictures. Like the Lord saying, Shams, can you take it? And I'm like, give me 2 seconds to breathe before I look at fucking Jay-Z and his fucking Coco, the clown face. And then they had Blue Ivy there. You're supposed to be 18 and above. Now, someone says Dakota Johnson was the youngest one there. I very much doubt it was Dakota. I think there was someone else that was there that was younger before Dakota. It probably was Dakota. But you're not supposed to be the Met Gala is a bit like my channel, 18 and above. If that makes sense. Can you hold the fort for me? Feature.
Oh, what's your inspiration for today? Beyonce
I need a wee wee.
such grace.
No, I'm going to piss myself.
And then Jay-Z is also taken aback and he says, yeah, it's family, because it wasn't scripted. But boy, oh boy, do we love them.
Right here, this way, beautiful.
Family, look, let me know who you like. I definitely am Snoop Dogg, the Blue Ivy, of course. But yeah. Oh, he's the best for me. This is the best I have ever seen. Snoop Dogg. Look at that, the arrogance and the smoke. He's bringing the smoke. Oh, and then he turns and that's it. That's it. Woo! And then it is Beyonce, Jay-Z, and their daughter Blue Ivy. Oh, what's your inspiration for today? Beyonce says it with such grace, family. And then Jay-Z is also taken aback and he says, yeah, it's family, because it wasn't scripted. But boy, oh boy, do we love them.
Right here, this way, beautiful.
Family, look, let me know who you like. I definitely am Snoop Dogg, the Blue Ivy, of course. But yeah. Oh, he's the best for me. This is the best I have ever seen. Snoop Dogg. Look at that, the arrogance and the smoke. He's bringing the smoke. Oh, and then he turns and that's it. That's it. Woo! And then it is Beyonce, Jay-Z, and their daughter Blue Ivy. Oh, what's your inspiration for today? Beyonce says it with such grace, family. And then Jay-Z is also taken aback and he says, yeah, it's family, because it wasn't scripted. But boy, oh boy, do we love them.
Right here, this way, beautiful.
Family, look, let me know who you like. I definitely am Snoop Dogg, the Blue Ivy, of course. But yeah. Oh, he's the best for me. This is the best I have ever seen. Snoop Dogg. Look at that, the arrogance and the smoke. He's bringing the smoke.
Shut up about Snoop Dogg. He's a dickhead. Nobody cares. You know what I mean? I watch matches and everything. I mean, I went downstairs to go and get a snack because I'm fucking starving. Look at this. He's asking me if I want to do a live show on my other channel. No. No, thank you. But I will eat this. Look at this. I just put Philadelphia cheese. I opened up a packet of cheese and onion crisps. I got some crab sticks, which I'm just mashing up now with my fingers, which are clean. I did wash them. And I got some Philadelphia cream cheese. Yeah. This is how weird I am. I should have put a bit of pepper on it. But oh my gosh, this tastes fucking nice. Imagine if I stuck this in the oven with a bit of peppers on it, and onions and that. You know what I mean? A bit of sauce, that would have been fucking mint in it. But you know what? I ain't nobody got time for that shit. I'm just a lazy ass bitch. I shit you. Mama on knife. Oh, Rihanna. Everyone's saying that Rihanna looks really good. Now, people, Rihanna is dressing like she's preggers. Do you not think Rihanna is pregnant? I do. The way she was holding her stomach. She's looking like she wants us to think, oh, look, I'm having ASAP. And you know what? Who the fuck is ASAP Rocky? I ain't being funny, but I didn't even know him until Rihanna started shagging him. Who is he? Ain't funny how these girls get these mans and blow up. And then I was watching a video and Rihanna's sitting there, standing there outside the Met Gala, putting on her man's pink fur coat. Could you make that up? She's putting on her man's pink. Was it pink? Let's have a look. What's Sloan saying? So I ain't got time for that, just so we are. Rihanna's always moody. It looks at everyone like it thinks it's all that. Like Rihanna, you know what her problem is? Rihanna knows, yeah, that in the industry, and knows there's got power in the industry. The problem is, Rihanna, you haven't got power outside the industry. You're not that powerful anymore. There's plenty of girls out there that have got green eyes and a big forehead and a sexy body, like Tyra Banks, Tyler, Naomi Campbell. You've all got wigs on. Beyonce. Even that fucking Clarissa, what's her name? That boxing one. There's so many of them. And Rihanna genuinely thinks she represents Caribbean girls. With that attitude, you don't, because ASAP Rocky really ain't all that. Number one, I wouldn't want to be having no batty man representing me and keep banging out kids for him. Especially knowing he's a felon. Yeah? Haven't seen me in a while. You alright, babes? That's your good luck. That you haven't seen me in a while. But first of all, Rihanna chatting her bare shit. Actually does. She doesn't even chat. She just stands around acting like she's fucking thingy. And stands around acting Like here's that one, Beyonce. And back in the day, people would have looked at Beyonce and said, oh my gosh, she's Beyonce. And look, this is how we should be, girls. When people accuse things, don't say nothing, just be silent. Beyonce, you're a retard. You're not silent because you want to be. You're silent because if I played any of your past interviews, people will know why your fucking handlers want you to be silent. Because you chat too much, Beyonce. Beyonce's lips. It's like, what did they say? Loose lips sink ships. Like a lot of people that was around me. These are a packet of crisps. With crab sticks. I should have put some avocado in it. And warmed it up in the air dryer for about 10 minutes. Or about 2 minutes. And put some pepper on it. Do you know what I mean? A bit of onion and garlic in there. That would have been a good salad. But you know, beggars can't be choosers here, people. So the Met Gala. If you don't know what the Met Gala is about, you're lucky. The Met Gala is literally started up as a charity years ago. And I don't know why Anna Wintour thinks she's a style icon. And because she's not. I don't know one person that would ever look at Anna Wintour as a style icon. In fact, the film The Devil Makes Prada, or Devil Wears Prada, I've got the book. Oh, the book is downstairs in my front room. I've got The Devil Wears Prada because I prefer books to films. This is all I do all day. Me and my admins. And then you got to pay for information. I was going to talk about that fat one. What's her name? That fucking Australian bitch. There's a few of them. Anyway. So the thing. Oh! Vogue has come out. Let's have a look at Vogue now. Yes. Fucking hell. The best dressed stars. And you got Beyonce at the top. Hailey Bieber. Here's that one that wore the checkered top. That bloke. Looks like a dickhead. Yeah. And we got Ashriana. I kept putting their belly around on their belly. Future. How did you know I was on about Rebel Wilson? How did you know I was on about Rebel Wilson? Going in court, laughing and joking like she's all that. They're all calling her this tradie and Blake Lively. I mean, no why. And isn't it mad how Blake Lively dropped that? With Justin. Justin Baldoni though. It's been funny, yeah. obviously I got your back over that whore. But when you're around with me, stop being creepy nice. Nobody likes a creepy nice man. That's just weird. Okay. Justin, about freaky. I mean, obviously, Blake Lively is one of the biggest fucking liars on God's earth. In my humble opinion. And her husband, Ryan Reynolds. Fucking hell. I don't know if that man is a sociopath. Or a psychopath. He's past being a narcissist. Do you know what I mean? Don't shoot the messenger. Octavia, you're back. So yeah, I was talking to my brother earlier. And there's loads that we was talking about. The Met Gala are cockroaches and that. I'm not on about the celebrities. I know I normally joke. But they were, oh God, it's making me itch. They were infested by bugs. And, you know, remember that one? It's just anxiety. It's bugging me. Bugging me. Doji or something. You know that one? I think everyone's worshipping their blackness and there's as stupid as fucking Hitler's dreams. There's one of them. You know what? On a note, I'm going to leave you long. Because I can't be bothered. Oh my God, that was fucking absolutely gorgeous. I'm not lying. That little snack was gorgeous. When I come back from the doctor's today, me and my daughter went into the chip shop. And the lady, she went, I couldn't believe one of my neighbours. I was working there. And the lady, as soon as I walked in, they went, don't worry, she had my order ready. I was like, oh, I felt bad because, you know what? I've had bad belly. And I was thinking of having once a week, at least like try and have a couple of days detox, you know what I mean? Because I don't do no detoxing. All I do is cutting down in. And I don't always need. I like to have a drink, I like to have a smoke. But I don't always need it. And sometimes I can go without having it for time. But my problem is when it's not there. So as long as I know it's there. So I know, like, if I die, you need to stick certain shit in my coffin to make my mind at peace, my spirituality. And then I won't be haunting no motherfucker. And I've had to set up a new will and everything. I'm not lying. There's been so much talk about death. When my brother phoned me up, he says my sister, the beauty queen one, her husband, has passed away last week. No, a couple of days ago, actually, I think. And I says, one of my admins, 10 mil, her dad passed away. And I says, my other admin, Mika, her dad passed away. I says, it's just like every other day, it's either someone that's close to me here or someone that I've known from the past that's passed away, or someone that I'm close to on here, his family's passed away, and it's like, I says, they must have given death a pay rise. The Grim Reaper must be walking around with a pay rise. And my brother's trying to make light of it. He's like, Trudy, because he calls me Trudy. Remember, my name in Jamaica isn't Shams, it's Trudy. He's like, Trudy. I know that. And he's like, you know what? Pardon, it's just us getting old. I went, well, not really, because it doesn't matter what death is like cancer. It's on a mission, mate. Don't care how old you are. It doesn't care about your colour, your religion, how much of a saint you are, or how evil you are. When it's ready, it's ready. Well, I'm like, you know what? I was scared of death. I'm not scared of death anymore. It is what it is. I think what I'm more scared of is the pain before death. I think that's the thing with people. It's not really about death. It's a process of how are you going to die. I'd rather just go peacefully. Nobody wants to be tortured. Do you know where I'm coming from? And I think when we talk about death, that is it. When my mum died of dementia, I've got one thing that I want to show you lot before I go. And I was literally, you lot know I cry easily. Because I am a bit of a tit. I don't mind being a bit of a tit. But I didn't really grieve my mum. I think I grieve, my mum had dementia, if you don't know. And I think I grieved my mum way before she died. So I kind of lost, when you've got someone that's got dementia or, what's the other one? I think I fucking got it. You know what I mean? Any kind of memory loss. Have you like ever walked into a room, forgot what you walked in for, and then walked back out? And then remembered, walked back in. Do you know how many times I do that? It's like I'm in 2 different dimensions. Or 3 or 4, or 5 or 6, or so. And sometimes, to me, it's like having ADHD. You got to settle your mind. So sometimes I'm like, when I'm in this little dimension here, concentrate on this, do this, then move on to that one, then move on to that one. But sometimes I can't just fully stay in one. So I need to escape. And I think that's just me, personally. It's nothing to do with anyone else. But this kind of reminded me. Harvey, your dad's here.
Love you.
I love you. My baby father's here, people. That's his car, look. That's Waste Man. I can't show myself. I don't talk to my baby father. We say hi and bye, and that's it. And it's mad, you know, when you've been in a relationship with someone for so long, especially from such a young age, it's really mad because you do miss them. But,
Bye.
oh, see you later. Have you got everything?
Yeah.
You got any extras?
Bye.
Lexi! I told him he had to go today because he's even nothing. We had an argument. So obviously he's found his dad and he's slagging me off now. There's ways, man. Twat. Sorry. Fisher, does it feel weird when you watch my shows? Knowing that you was one of the first, knowing that I was with like the family dynamic and which has changed. Sometimes I find it really weird. But this got me crying today. It just reminded me of my mom. Now I like to watch things in the morning and I always say to people, when you first wake up, try and be positive. Try and watch something that's really positive just to keep you going. If you start off the day watching negative, you're going to be a negative person. So I try and watch positive, and I'm just, unless I'm on YouTube, I'm really, oh my gosh, future. I was just about to show you that. Where's it gone? My mate Nick, this suede thing of mine. Oh, it's fucking gorgeous. And I'm going to buy it. I saw it and I thought, yeah, that's it. Oh my God, they got the shorts to it. Look at the fucking top. Oh my God, look at the fucking dress. Oh, I think I'm going to be a broadcast nigger. Rotted. Can everyone please donate to me? It's for the kids of the poor kids that are suffering. And the poor moms that can't afford clothes. Or if you want to go on Shein, yeah. Email me and I'll send you the link. And then you don't even have to donate then. OMG. I was only looking at the shoes. Because you know what? Oh my God, look at the fucking bras. Look at the cats. Look at the fucking shit. I can't do. I can't do. I've got an addiction to fucking shopping. The fuck, imagine that. Imagine I'm doing my live shows and I could just prop that up right there. Oh my. How about when you lot sleep over? If I get each of you, one of them, they're only £1 odd each. I scrub the floor, get a big fucking mug, get each of them and get a fucking blanket. So we're like having like a picnic stay over. Hi, Black Queen. Oh my gosh. What do you reckon, people? So now my son's gone. Thank fuck. Look at that. I need to get the itinerary done. Shut the back door. I could have had one of them in my bedroom, a portable fucking toilet. So I don't have to keep running like 6 steps to my toilet. I can literally just have a piece 2 steps away. Future, would you sleep in one of them if I got you a sleeping bag and everything? Mate, they look comfy. If each of you paid the £10 deposit, I'll get you everything. The going out and everything. You know what? I need a closing off date. I'm thinking June, July. 3 weeks before. I'm thinking the first week of July is a closing off date. So if anyone wants to come on the Shamz Don't Care trip, let me know. The itinerary will be available soon. I'll have it on both channels. So you know what you're purchasing for your deposits. And then you know there's no deposits back. You can kiss my black horse. OMG, look. I could get you lot then. Wait till you see the little gift pack, so I'm going to get you lot. Look at the fucking pillars. Look at that. You can take it with you, like a fucking aeroplane. Call it Shamz B&B. Fuck the Met Gala. At the Met Gala, yeah, they had weirdos. It was the most boring Met Gala ever, if you want to know the news. It was boring as fuck. Everyone was wearing like black and that. Madonna and Cher and all that was supposed to be giving. Beyonce was there. You're supposed to be 18 and over, a bit like my channel. But no, Beyonce decided to bring along Blue Ivy, but she is one of the main ones. Then there was a big protest because Jeff Bezos, the fucking retard, he married this whore called Lauren Shances. She's supposed to be a presenter. She does what I do, but shitter. And don't forget, I got no fucking makeup on, but that bitch has. But anyways, so Jeff Bezos' missus, well, I ain't gonna lie, I did join my eyebrows and look, I put on that thing there just to see if it works. Back underneath. And it doesn't. Anyways, so everyone was moaning about Lauren Sanchez, Bezos, being there. And they're like, oh God. And then there was moaning about Anna Wintour wearing the same clothes, but in a different colour. But she wore clothes that matched her outfit. So she wore green, fur. It's a bit me wearing this in blue next year. And everyone was like, well, you're supposed to be like, you know, the queen. She's supposed to be like the Devil Wears Prada. It was supposed to be, you know, about her. And everyone's like, oh, leave her alone. Well, bitch, why wear the same shit? And then you're going to tell people what they can wear. A lot of the women that was wearing things, it was all very, like, robotic. You know, like a body armor. If you looked at Katy Perry's, she even had an animatrix face that she took off when she got to the top of the stairs, as if to say, now I've reached the top. You can see who I really am now. There's always a message in all this shit, people. just Sham's thoughts, you know what I mean? My conspiracies. Then you go, like I said, Beyonce's brought her daughter in, Blue Ivy. She's 14, 1-4. Ivy, 1-4. What for? Anyways. Who else did we have? Rihanna, she's having an argument. They said she's having an argument with Tyler. You know, make me sweat, make me water. She didn't have an argument with her. What materials, what made of, babes? That one. Travel pillow, neck support. Let's have a look. It says, hold on a name. Polyvinyl. It's going to be a bit slippery. So it's polyester with a bit of vinyl. So it's like they're trying to do a fake kind of satin silk. You know that kind of satin silk? But it's a bit too crispy. One of them. So what you do is bring a pillowcase. Or I could just go out now and buy, you know, them cheap pillowcases from Asda, where you can get like 4 for about fucking £2. Wash them all and all that, do you know what I mean? Proper make sure that they're fucking, you know, the ice wash. That's how I like my shit. And then wash out the washing machine. Because I bought these tablets to clean out all the washing machine and these balls and everything. I got to think about germs. Anyway, do you like my light? And everyone, do you like my bald head? Shamz has gone bald. What's that there? Shamz has gone bald, eh? But he's still a bit Indian hair, eh? Thank fuck I got a bit of Indian hair because he got a bit wavy. I thought he was going to go proper afro, but he didn't. So yeah, that's polyester and that. I can't wait to fucking meet you, lot. It's going to be like wicked. They've got different kinds. Oh my God, I might get these though for your head. So I don't have to look at none of you when you're sleeping. Because I like to have a midnight shit. I might get you a portable toilet each. You know what I might do? On a real. I might order out to the house a B&B. If I know he's coming. Do you like the light show? Future, guess how much that is? Well, that's Alex's birthday. £1 lad. Look. That is it, literally. If I can fix it on there without it dropping. I don't think it's going to drop. And sometimes I fall asleep with it. So my bedroom looks like that, you know, when I'm falling asleep. So this is what it looks like. Oh, don't forget, I gotta push that back because my bed was. This is what it looks like for me when I'm asleep. I'm just like this. And that's what you can see. So I'm just chillaxing. I'm lovely. Do you know what I mean? And then I got my fan and that there. I got the remote. I can just switch on anything. And when I stand up, say if I'm going in the bathroom now, I don't have to switch on any lights. I just step out. See? The lights just come on automatically. No lie. So, I love it. Says my electric. It just comes out. So that is Shamz. Right. You could crap in the garden. But I doubt the council would like that. On that note, I'm going to be off, Ski. I was supposed to talk about gossip and that, but there ain't really much to talk about, is there? Do you know what I mean? Like, on a real, there really isn't much. So, oh, everyone, sorry about the flashing lights, like I'm in the fucking red light district or something. I'm going to be off ski now. Future, thank you for joining me. And if there's anyone else that joined, thank you. Have a wonderful, put that back up on here. Have a wonderful Thursday night. No, Wednesday night is Wednesday. It's Thursday in the morning. So have a wonderful Wednesday. Future, see you later. And everyone else, bye.